In this video, we are going to focus on the best positions that you need to know when you are trying to teach your child how to skate. And these are all to avoid back pain. The most natural and go-to position I see all the time, and I myself am guilty of doing it, is going under both armpits with your child, having those nice bent knees, the leaned over back, and assisting them around the ice in this kind of a motion. It's okay for a while, and if you want to give your kiddo a quick ride around the rink, I highly recommend doing it that way. You've got the most control and support of your child in that position. However, doing that for a long period of time is just not practical. So here's a whole bunch of ways that, or positions that you should definitely put in your back pocket, keep in the back of your mind when you are teaching your kiddo how to skate. Let's start with the basics when they are learning how to fall down and stand up. It is exhausting trying to pick them up with their armpits every second. They are going to fall a lot at the beginning. Here's what I recommend. You yourself get down onto one knee with your kiddo, have them put their hands on your knee if necessary to actually assist them in standing. Down in this position, you can also do things like use your hand to hold or manipulate their skate, or to assist their other hand in getting them to stand up. You have a lot more options and you will be a lot more comfortable down here. If you're down here for a long time, I've mentioned this in the past, but take off one of your mitts, just quickly slide it under your knee, and you'll have a much more comfortable time down there as well. Or throw on a knee pad if you have one. All right, let's get you up and standing. So first things first, you can put your hand on my knee. I'll take this hand, you can push on it. Remember, we've already worked on getting your foot up in a previous video, your standing position. You're gonna use that one. I'm gonna switch knees. You always wanna have the opposite knee to their knee, so that way their hand is pushing up on the opposite side. Because ideally, this hand is gonna go on your own knee. But for now, you can do both. Ready? Big push, stand up, feet together. Brilliant. Okay, now let's pretend that wasn't so easy. We'll come right back down. Let's get that foot back up again. You'll put your hand on my knee. This time, let's do two hands. We're gonna pretend we're really struggling on the ice here. And then we're gonna pretend we're having a hard time keeping this foot still. That's one of the most common problems with our little ones. So I'm gonna use my hand on the outside of her skate just to steady that while she pushes with both hands on my knee to help her stand up. Perfect. And then once she's nice and balanced, I can let go. All right, when your skaters or your child is up and moving, you want to make sure that you're holding them in a way that they feel supported, but also in a way that you can sustain for a long period of time. So that position, I highly recommend putting one hand under their armpit and the other hand off to the side of their body, so that way they can rest their hand on your hand. Your child's position will be something like this, with your hand under their armpit and this hand resting on top of your hand that you provide for support. Beyond that, hand to hand, that's an excellent way to skate around with your child. They need to have a pretty decent amount of stability in order to perform that maneuver. And then also just using one finger, that's definitely for us grown-ups the most comfortable position of all, because we can be the most upright just extending our one finger for our little kiddo. Okay, so if your child's up and moving, here's the position. One hand on top of your hand, other hand under their armpit. They're obviously going to be a lot smaller than you, so we will have a little bit of a bend in our body, but it's not going to be nearly as much as having both hands under the armpit and fully supporting. This position also promotes your child skating more independently. Okay? Hand in hand. Enough said. And then I'm going to take my glove off just so you can see it. But one pinky finger. I think that's it for this video. Hope that we've saved your back a lot of pain and you have lots of fun with your child on the ice. See ya!